Such a story, man.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, please welcome Jason Joshua. Yay!
I am behind with the rest of you guys. I'll do my best.
The
So,
mic's too low.
if you don't, okay.
I'm gonna pause your time. Better.
So, better?
It's still a little too low. Remember, bring it up a little bit. You can't, there you go, perfect. Because I've got the soundboard high so that you don't have to get close to it, but you still have to bring it up almost to your mouth.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right, well, this is the beginning of my comedy, I don't know if you call it a career, but my friends are responsible because they set me up a GoFundMe account, and the class is $250, and my friends came together to donate, contribute $10, and my parents contributed to $240.
That's still good, that's still good.
And I've been told that I'm funny and I should have been a comedian, and I figured it's not too late. One of the funnier stories that is true that my friends like to hear is the trailer park one and the gay joke, I call it, basically, because me and my roommate met our neighbors that were moving in, and we helped them move some stuff in. And can you see we could just read right off it?
Yeah, because, let me pause you a minute. What you're doing right now is you're telling me what the joke's about.
Yes,
Don't want you to do that. Go straight into it. I was helping somebody in a trailer park.
right.
Because if you tell me it's a gay joke in a trailer park,
Right, and that's what I thought, it's so good,
you
okay.
just read it, okay?
Okay, so, is one where I lived in a trailer park, and some new neighbors moved in, and me and my roommate went over and helped them move, and some heavier stuff. And afterwards, we were talking to them in the driveway, and I'm talking to the girlfriend, and my roommate was talking to the boyfriend, and I just happened to ask how long they'd been together, and she said a year, and I said me and Brad, my roommate, had been together for 3, and he looked really pretty on the night we were married. And I thought nothing else of it, and a month later, I just had noticed my neighbors were always staring, and every time I looked, they kind of looked away, and 2 months later, I looked over one day, and the girl who was the tough one over there, I guess you could call her, but she said, "Hey Jason, fuck you," and I was like, "Wow, what was that all about?" She goes, "Just found out you're not gay." So I just found that hilarious. But another thing, speaking of friends and stuff, I have a girlfriend who, how about I read this one?
Just read it.
I decided not to pay rent and take advantage of the fact that I have a lot of girlfriends, and I bounced around from each one of them, and I had Tempe, and I had Phoenix, North Phoenix, and Peoria, so I basically named them that way, and I don't name them by their name, but I name them where they live. And skipping ahead, I don't know where my mail comes half the time, but people ask me how homeless people have a mailing address to begin with, and I say, well, because I like to order stuff off Wish, and I like little LED lights, things like that, for my truck the day I get one. And I want to put up, I lost myself. The other night, I'm laying in bed with my one friend who always has the door open the most for me, and she got out of bed and swatted something on the wall, and I mentioned, what'd you just do? And she said, you don't want to know. And I said, well, what was that? And she goes, I just killed a scorpion. And I'm like, because I'm from Minnesota for one, and I don't like bugs. And and this joke I'm really gonna choke on, but so yeah, so one of the other negative things about if you haven't noticed, is I'm standing a little crooked because my back is out of place from staying there so much. And she has a king size bed, which is nice because you can't tell they're in bed with you. But you would swear that a 900-pound grizzly bear hibernated on each side of her bed for about 9 months because there's big holes. And you know, the one thing is you're either laying in the hole or you're coming out of the hole, and there's no real flat spot. And okay, all right. Well, oh, and I told her that I could probably score her a free mattress off of Craigslist free section because that's how I actually got my beds, and I kept looking until I found the right neighborhood, right place, and got it. And she says, well, I don't want just a free mattress like that off Craigslist used because I have expensive mattresses that have memory foam. And I told her, yeah, it remembers the holes. Yeah. And one of the other things is I want to talk about is basically for the guys. I'm basically wondering if it's gay because the older I get, the more I'm contemplating it. So I'll give you an example. Saturday night, I was getting a blowjob from 2 girls. And I start to think how hard it's going to be to get, rid of them and to get back to doing my guy things, working on a car or whatever. And I looked at my buddy and just thought, God, just, if he was just more attractive to me, and maybe if I bought him some tits, I don't know. And so I thought how quick it'd be just to go, hey Chuck, why don't you wipe your chin, let's go check that transmission out. Okay. And then being unemployed, and being up dinking around all night long, and then sleeping during the day, I'd like to work on because for example, today I got up and my friends thought it was really funny, everything I said. And I just like, I really need to get up earlier on days I'm funny. And so that's it.
Okay, let's give him a hand. Woo! Now, Jason, I know you've worked really hard on this, and there's a couple sections in there, even though your stories are fun and creative, there's a couple sections in there we definitely need to take out unless you were ad-libbing them. For example, when you tell her, what's it?
I skipped. I would have made it a lot longer if I read it.
Well, but I remember reading it when you said it to me. But tonight, I may go through and cross out a few lines. For example,
Yes.
when you said, I wanted to buy her a free mattress off of Craigslist,
Yeah.
and she says, I don't want it because I have memory foam. Then you did this little sidebar about that's where I got mine because I checked out the neighborhood. You don't need that about you finding yours. It's all about you getting one for her.
Yes.
Then
I made
the
that.
other one was named them that way. That got a little garbled, that you're naming these girls by the city where they lived, and order from Wish. You talked about ordering something from Wish, LED lights for your truck, but there was no punchline on that. So I'm gonna say leave out order from Wish and leave out.
I kind of heard the joke, he just kind of went over it really quickly. It was that like, he was gonna order lights for his car when he gets one. And I thought that was the joke, is you
Yeah.
need to put more emphasis on it.
Oh,
when I actually get one.
When I
Yeah.
actually got it.
You know what, I lost that. I
Yeah,
lost that.
I got really nervous through there.
Okay, so overall, it's coming together very well. What can we do to help you with your nervousness?
What I need to do is practice. I've
Just
been-
look at the mirror, man, just go.
Yeah, I haven't practiced one day yet. And,
Why not?
Well, the last 2 weeks I've been shattered with my #1 fan, the ex-girlfriend, and we just, consumes me.
You can't let these women get in your head,
Yes, I know.
okay? And those, because girls have the same thing, we can't let the guys get in our head.
But today, hopefully, we made up.
If you wanna perform, if you wanna do this, you wanna be in, oh shit, I forgot to stop the timer, no I didn't, okay. It's about 6 minutes. You probably don't need all 6 minutes, but right now, it actually was 6 minutes and 54 seconds. A lot of ers and ums, not memorized yet. Put her aside.
I'm gonna memorize it this week.
You've got to do it and take out what doesn't move the story forward. If you want, you send it to me once, I'll re-edit it for you this time and send it back.
Okay,
Because it's good, but you've got to feel good about it.
right.
One of the aspects of stand-up comedy, you can have mediocre material. If you're having fun, the audience will laugh.
Yeah.
Right now, I feel you've got good material, it's above mediocre, but you're not having any fun. You're freaking,
Mm-hmm.
and we gotta get you past that.
Yeah.
And the way to do that is to get these stories down to where you just tell them, just like you were at the bar, okay?
Right, the confidence flows then, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay?
shoot for next week.
Okay, well, hold on, any other quick comments or edits? I think we pretty much handled it. So, 6 minutes, okay, not any more, okay? Let's give him a hand, yay!